Hello everyone, this is Ronnie from YouTube, your raw vegan friend, your fruitarian friend, and from across the internet, and founder of the UK Fruit Fest, one of the world's great experts in a raw vegan diet, maybe, who knows. And what do I want to talk about here? Oh yeah, sorry. So this guy, Mark Tassie. So I watched Mark Tassie's recent video. Go and check out Mark Tassie's channel. He's another good guy to follow. So there's been this. I've been doing a few videos on the carnivore diet, right? And there's been a guy that's been quite a vocal in that movement. A guy called Spherage, or his channel's called Spherage, which Mark pronounces as Spheria. So I'm guessing that's actually the right way to pronounce it. And the guy's called Gatis Langzins or something like that. It's a kind of Latvian name. And what Mark's revealed and what this has come out in the Metro online is that this guy, Gatis, it turns out, tried to stab people at his school when he was 16 years old and got thrown out of school. So he tried to stab like 4 people. He had 2 knives. And this just to me all starts to make sense. Like, you've got this guy who's going and he's eating, like, human beings don't like eating death, right? Whatever you say about people eating meat, people like to cover up the fact they're eating meat. They like to avoid that that's what they're doing. They like to pretend that's not what they're doing, right? And this guy's behaviour is very unusual in that he's like eating dead animal heads and stuff like that and opening up. We find that kind of disgusting. It's weird because people eat meat, but they find that disgusting, right? Which is funny. So I don't really, I mean, if you're going to say that it's okay to eat meat, then that what he's doing is fine as well. It's the same thing to me. But it's very unusual behaviour for someone to do that. And in some of his videos, people have asked him about, killing animals. Don't you feel bad about that? And he says, no, I think they should die. I don't care about them and stuff like that. They have to die for us to live. And his videos are obviously full of false information. All the carnivore videos are. Stuff like you're running out of stores, whatever. It's just random rubbish. And it doesn't make, none of it makes any sense. The vegan diet doesn't have 20 essential nutrients. It's rubbish, once again. So his information is bad, but we're now starting to get a picture of his mental health. Like, this is a guy that is has actually tried to kill people with knives. So we don't know what his background is, or why he became so violent, or why he became homicidal, or whatever you want to call it. But it doesn't really obviously show very well in him. I don't know if you're one of his followers, if you like his stuff, how do you feel about the fact that you're following someone that's potentially a psychopath, that's trying to kill people when he's 16 years old? He's going into a school trying to stab people. There's plenty of people in my school that I didn't like, but I never actually I never did anything violent to anyone. And I understand that a lot of people have a criminal record and people have done things in the past. But I think this is a bit different, and it kind of seems to work together to me. Guy tries to stab people, and now he's eating. If you said that to someone, you said, I met this guy that was eating dead animal heads, like the head of a dead animal, raw, and he tried to stab people in school. Almost everyone, if you said that to them, you'd be like, that person needs some mental help. They need to go in an asylum somewhere. They need to be taken out of society. Something has gone wrong with them, right? Everyone would think that. But there's 46,000 people following him on YouTube. And it's kind of fascinating, right? And there's quite smart people that have learned a lot of stuff, and they're following him as well, or looking at what he's doing, or listening to him. And this is not good. This is not smart. And it just goes to show there is something wrong about this whole carnivore thing. Something dangerously wrong about it. That it's attracting, you know, kind of psychopaths, and that it's maybe creating psychopaths. I don't know. Maybe he was eating raw meat back then. Who knows? Maybe he was doing that, and that's why he started to stab people. There is one study. I don't know if there's a lot of studies, but there is one about prisoners going on a vegan diet. So you've got these prisoners. They go on a vegan diet. They leave the prison. They no longer, and very few of them ever come back to the prison. Usually people go to prison, they go out of prison, they go back to prison, it's like a cycle. And somehow the vegan diet had an impact. Is the meat diet making people more violent? Is it making people more angry, more aggressive? Pardon me. We can only guess, but it wouldn't be surprising if it is. We can only guess. It wouldn't be surprising if it is. And we should probably have all of our prisoners on a vegan diet if that's the case. Why not? I mean, why are we trying to give them a junk diet, like a meat diet, if it's making them more violent? So, what's your thoughts on that? Please feel free to put your comments below. Are you a supporter of Sverige? Why, you know, what's your thoughts on this? The fact that he stabbed people, and God knows what else he's done. I mean, I'm starting to get this vision of him like this, like American Psycho cat. What's the Patrick Bateman like? Likes to give across this persona of being this kind of normal guy, and then he's like stabbing people in the private or whatever. So hopefully he's not doing that anymore. Like that was maybe just a one-off incident that he stabbed 4 people. But who knows? We just don't know. Now at the same time, there's a kind of thing like, it doesn't really matter what he's done if his information's right. So he could be a psychopath or stab people or kill people, whatever. But if your information is right, you cannot deny it. You know, if someone gives you the correct information, you can't deny it. But apparently he's a flat earther as well, which is a major red flag. He said things about race that are pretty controversial. It's a bit of a red flag, but I don't mind that too much. Like, if he says, I'm a white person, I prefer to be around white people, like, I don't see that as being too controversial or bad or whatever. If that's how he feels, I think there's a lot of people that feel like that. I don't think I particularly feel like that. I don't know, right? I don't really live in a very mixed race country. So I can't say for sure about that, but I don't think it would be controversial for a Chinese person to say they'd rather be around Chinese people or whatever. So I don't think that's too controversial. I think it's kind of controversial when white people say it because of some of the historical stuff. But it's kind of a red flag for a lot of people when someone's saying that. So you've got all these things adding together, and it's just not creating a very good picture of this guy. So what's your thoughts? Feel free to look at the video from Mark and the Metro thing, and yeah, maybe we can get a response from him so he can tell us why he tried to stab 4 people when he was 16 years old and got thrown out of school for it. So thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, leave your comments, your likes. Thank you for supporting the channel and trying to get more information out into the world, and we'll see you in the next video.